got a way bigger storage than my computer. All right, boom, we're good.
All right, let's get it. Welcome to the Sports Debate, brought to you by the McLane gang.
Gang.
Hey.
We're going to talk about some hot sports topics. We know everybody wants to see what it looks like when a family argues on the big stage.
Let's get it.
So that's what we're about to do.
Hey, let's get it.
It'll be funny, intense, but most importantly, it'll be family. So let's get to it. How are y'all feeling about your bad predictions so far with the NBA playoffs?
Sheesh.
Who
I
go
got
first?
a lot of those. Oh, dang. I don't feel good about the Bucks and the Pacers, man. I thought Dame coming back would make a difference. It made no difference. That was crazy.
Dame is not at full speed either, Jamie.
Yeah, he ain't that guy either, though. Come on now.
You remember back in the day, man, the guy comes back, everybody gets like a boost of energy. Oh, we got to kill now? I guess that don't happen anymore.
The Willis Reed of it all. Yeah, he was talking trash.
Come back, yo, we ready.
He was talking trash to Halliburton, too, at the end of the game. So, like, the setup to it, like, I'm about to come back and kill y'all now.
That's what I thought.
He came back, nobody died. Yeah.
No one. It was light.
Everybody's alive and well. Yeah,
It was light. Yeah, I was like, come on, bro. Yeah, it was
Man,
light.
he's coming from a serious injury though, man. His stuff has not been determined yet. I mean, he's out there, but yeah, a serious injury going on with him. So
the blood out thing is crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, that's tough.
So he just can't come back out there and just go for a ball.
Yeah.
He can't go just for a ball. He got to ease himself in and then get confidence that everything's working right. So
yeah, that's true.
Hopefully he'll ease back into it. For me, I'm gonna say about the Harden one, right? Come on, I know that's what we're looking for, huh? Harden is done. He's gonna fall off in the playoffs.
Hey, I'm the only one looking for it, bro. Everybody else agree with you, big dog. Come on.
Okay, boom. So far, first game I felt bad. Oh man, I'm wrong. Second game, I might have some life. You know what I mean?
yeah, I like the Clippers. I like the Clippers over Wisconsin. I don't care for Denver.
I think Nuggets gonna win it. Because I think Harden gonna fold. I think Kawhi is not gonna last the series, and you got Ben Simmons on your roster. All right, that's problematic.
Oh man, that's what
they said about
Russ. They said the same thing about Russ, and he's helping Denver. Come on, bro.
Don't wait. Come on now. It's too early.
Did it not?
It's too early.
Hey, nah. When the Lakers lost, they tried to blame Russ. I was like, what does this got to do with Russ? Everybody was blaming Russ for the loss last year. When he was on the Lakers, oh man, Russ, da-da-da. What?
Well, he was, Jamie. Russ wasn't like Russ was young.
Can't Ben Simmons him, no. I will not allow Russell Westbrook to be Ben Simmons compared. Come on, man, no.
Yeah.
No. Simmons is a totally different beast. Simmons is the guy who refuses to shoot the ball and is like nervous because people are going to criticize him. That's a problem.
He's still 6'9", 6'10", can get rebounds and dish the ball. That's all you need him to do.
I got a guy right beside you willing to shoot, man. Come on now.
Ooh,
I get it.
But he can't rebound and dish the ball. What you mean?
I think if you got Ben Simmons playing minutes in your roster over 10, you're not winning the series. I'm sorry. Like, that's just the reality of it. Harden, I think is going to fold. He's already trending towards fold. But that game one, he had 32. Game two, hit you with that 17, right? He's setting you up like, what I can do.
Kawhi had 38, bro, that second game.
What's that mean?
What is he supposed to do? He's not supposed to give you 30 with Kawhi giving you 30.
Give me 25 then.
No, because he got Zubac.
Help me win then.
He got Zubac who had 20 and 10, and they won the game. You know they won the game, right?
They lost the second game.
No, they won the second game.
Where you at, famo?
Oh, they won. Okay, they lost first 1 second.
They barely lost the first. They barely lost.
Barely lost the first game.
Yeah.
They didn't lose the first
trouble,
game,
bro.
It wasn't a resounding win.
I'm saying Nuggets.
They barely lost,
bro.
I'm saying Nuggets still. I don't believe. I believe Kawhi and Harden are both gonna fold.
So you drinking the Joker Kool-Aid, huh?
Must be.
No, I'm going off of past behavior is the best indicator of future behavior.
You gotta be drinking that Joker Kool-Aid.
Joker showed me I can get to the finals. Harden showed me I'm going to fold. Kawhi showed me I'm going to get injured. Past 3 years, Kawhi got injured in the playoffs. He never played more than 2 games past 3 years. James Harden, fold, right? Last year,
I don't think Kawhi didn't get hurt in the playoffs, did he?
Instead of folding. That's crazy to me. Bro.
Kawhi got hurt in game 2 of the playoffs last year against Phoenix. It was the same thing. Kawhi looking good. Kawhi the best in the league. Kawhi the greatest ever. Man, we need more Kawhis in the world.
They were wild.
And then he gets hurt. Bro, and then the year before that, Kawhi looking great. Kawhi the best in the league. Man, we need more Kawhis in the world. And then he gets hurt. And then the year before that, Kawhi looking good. Kawhi the best in the world. Man, we need more Kawhis in the same thing, bro. Like, come on.
But here, unless you can read the tea leaves, man. This might be the year he go all the way through. This might be the year Harden turn around.
I agree.
Unless you got a damn tea leaf reader, I ain't buying it.
I agree.
I ain't buying it.
I agree.
Ain't bad because he might just go through, and if he go,
bring it to your boy.
Denver's in trouble. Denver is in trouble if Kawhi and Harden go through. Bro. They ain't gotta have the best game if they go through because Denver team is not that good when you look at it for the world. The Clippers are playing
you can't even get that out. Slow down.
The Clippers are playing all right as a team. They barely won their first game.
Yeah, the Denver barely won. Yeah.
So technically they should be up 2-0. I mean, 0-2. And they
I'm still stick with my forecast.
The Clippers should be 0-2. Yeah,
that the Nuggets gonna win and your boys gonna fall. I wish it worked out well for them too. But again, past behavior for me. If I got to give a forecast, I'm going with the Nuggets, baby, all day, and I'm not even tripping about it. But I'm feeling good about it. You know what I mean?
But you would be. Everybody feels good about their picks until the pick loses. Then you feel like, I probably should have went somewhere else.
Of course,
so that's cool. But last year, last year the Nuggets with the same guy Joker lost to Ant-Man. Last year, he didn't do nothing last year either.
Game 7.
Getting that?
That went to game 7.
That was the first round though, bro. What we talking about?
That wasn't the first round.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, he beat them early.
Oh, let me look at that.
That was the first round.
Early.
That was second round. I want to say it was second round. I want to say they beat the Lakers in the first round and then lost to Minnesota in the second round.
But Minnesota dominated them here. Minnesota dominated them.
Yeah, for all this stuff about Joker,
you got to do it again, baby.
For all this stuff about Joker being the best player in the world, it's crazy that other teams will come in and just dominate him. Like, bro, you supposed to be the best, fam. And gets cooked.
They lost to Minnesota.
There is no best player in the world. Michael Jordan was swept in series. Like, come on, man. Let's be realistic.
But that was in the beginning, bro. Not after he was in his prime.
You can't hold him to a higher standard that other players are held to.
Yeah, Joker's going in his prime. Young Jordan is different from prime Joker getting mollywopped by Ant, who's a young guy. That's
this guy who you say is not good, I find it confusing that we're trying to hold him to a higher standard than the greatest player ever. That's a little bizarre to me.
Standard?
He's going to get beat in the playoffs. Joker is.
Yeah,
he win in this round.
High standard? Nah, not at all.
They win in this round, though.
You the greatest player, but you can't get to a finals but one time. I don't know how you the greatest in the world currently. You can't even get your team where they're supposed to be. Your team ain't that bad. I mean, they're not that good either, but they're not that bad.
Still best in the world. I hear you though. So for the Jimmy Butler thing, me saying the Jimmy Butler's over. I'm the same way with that. I still feel good about it.
You jinxed Jimmy Butler. You jinxed it.
I still feel good about it.
Draymond jinxed him.
The best indicator of future behavior.
Draymond jinxed him. Draymond jinxed him.
I'm feeling good about that one. He looked good though. Game 1, he looked good. Game 1, Jimmy looked good. Game 2, he was sizing up to look good also.
I think
we'll see. At the end of the series, I think I'm gonna be right about both of them.
What would Jimmy?
I think the Rockets win now, bro.
What was Jimmy saying about Buddy Hield talking about don't dribble the ball? What was that all about?
Buddy Hield is one of the kind of worst players on the roster. He's turnover prone. They say he can't really follow instructions. They yell at him a lot. If you watch, they yell at Buddy Hield a lot. Like he's just not mentally with it on the court to the level of Draymond and Jimmy and Steph, So they get on him about stuff. They always yelling at
They shouldn't expect him to be, though. They shouldn't expect him to be. Ain't nobody else on that level either. You can yell at the whole team, but that don't help play better.
But you saw, tense moments, like you don't have the time to coddle somebody. You're gonna yell at them. Yeah, we're in a tense moment. This is high pressure. Motherfucker, get over there. It ain't no please, can you please? We ain't got time for that, man. We ain't got time for that, man.
Nah, you don't got time for that. Yeah, no, I mean, hey, he's a grown-up. He's a grown-up, so you can talk to him at whatever. I don't care. Yeah, he's a kid or something. So yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, they get on him a lot, though.
I don't know about Buddy. He should be dribbling the ball, though. That's not really his strong, so he need to catch and shoot.
Without Jimmy Butler, they're in trouble. Without Jimmy Butler, the Warriors in trouble.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He may be able to come back, though.
I think Jimmy misses at least one game.
He should.
I think he misses at least one game.
I think he missed the whole fourth series because you see that fall, man. That fall was it was a hard fall. He was like mid-air, and he came all the way down to his butt.
Yeah, it was.
Draymond pushed the guy into him too.
Yeah, I know. Green did.
That's what I said. That was Draymond. Draymond jinxed him. This crazy guy. I was like, why would he push the guy?
Draymond was playing wild though. Draymond was out there wilding from the jump.
He wasn't making. Hey, he probably found the first opponent where he can make it a wrestling match, and the wrestlers are going to beat him.
Yeah,
the Rockets wrestlers will beat him.
Yeah,
you got Dylan Brooks and Thompson. They both ready to wrestle too, Draymond. You the only wrestler on Golden State.
Yeah,
the chef ain't coming out there for none of that action.
He's not.
The chef's like, I'm cool. I just want to shoot, bro. Yeah, I just want to shoot, bro.
Yeah, he refereeing action. Yeah.
There you go.
What about Cleveland? We said they weren't going to show up. What's going on there?
I
still don't feel like they're going to show up.
Okay.
They're not playing anybody.
It's 1-1.
They 2-0. They 2-0.
Oh, it's 2-0. I thought Detroit won one.
No. It's Cleveland and
yeah.
And Huey squad, the Heatles.
Cleveland and who?
Oh, Cleveland and
the Huey squad, the Heatles.
My organization.
The best franchise in the last 20 years. Okay.
Hey,
the best
the Heatles about to get swept. Hey, the Heatles about to get swept. And when they get swept, I want Pat Riley to come out and say, and we still the best organization at getting swept.
We double down on it. That's when you double down.
You got that.
That's when you double down.
The last 20 years.
You got that, my guy.
We're talking about 20 years, guys. You know what I mean? That's when you double down. That's when you
okay.
I don't think they can get swept. I don't think Miami gets swept.
This will be the theme for the next 20.
I don't know. I mean, I hope not. I hope organization to get you one or cats slipping in Miami. Buddy. Slipping in Miami might get you one too. I mean, it is Miami. Come on now.
This is light work, guys.
It is Miami.
They can go out the night before. They still gonna beat them.
Hey, bro. You gotta remember.
Not Cleveland. Not Cleveland. I can't give it.
But hey, Cleveland's lineup, I don't see none of those ones on Cleveland's lineup. So they're probably straight with Miami, bro. They go, we got Jared Allen on a commercial talking about the love for his cat. I think we're cool, bro. You don't got to worry about too much action for those guys. They're different kind of guys.
Mitchell's the leader, bro. What are you talking about? Come on now.
But Donovan Mitchell ain't that kind of guy either.
Yeah, he seems corny. He seems like he seems corny.
I mean, talking about
I don't know, guy. You gotta look at what he's done. Though. You gotta look at his body of work. He wouldn't have worked. He wouldn't have worked that last game when they played the last game. Donovan was the man that won that game for them. Say what you want to say about Donovan.
Hey, he gonna win. He gonna win all of them.
Second game, probably. Yeah.
Miami just still got enough.
He ain't clutch shots. Now I mean clutch shot. He come down and just unconscious shooting threes. Hit like 3 in a row.
Miami just don't have enough,
in the fourth quarter.
They got a great squad too, Cleveland. They got some solid guys.
Miami ain't got enough, man.
No, not even close.
So we gonna trade Jimmy Buckets and rely on Andrew Wiggins? That's crazy, bro.
They go ride Tyler Hero. They try to ride Tyler Hero.
No, they got a move coming up. You got to make a move. If you Miami within the next 2 years, I would think you got to make a move.
You gonna ride a 6'2" unathletic guard? That's crazy too.
Yeah.
You can't stand pat with this.
We about to make a U-turn, Brody.
Yeah, they got to
right
mix
back
it
to
up.
the crib.
they got Hero and Robinson.
Swept, bro.
They got to mix it up. Yeah. They got Terry
Rozier
down
say
there
Bam.
Too.
That's crazy.
I don't know if they get
crazy
swept.
to say Bam.
I agree with Pops. I think they'll get one.
Yeah, Miami get one.
Nah, they get swept, bro. They get swept. Yeah. They keep Terry Rozier in a straitjacket because he kind of crazy, so he don't really get on the court a lot.
He probably can't.
He can bust the game up. That's what they got to do.
You gotta look at what Cleveland chasing, what LeBron set, and LeBron set the record for winning championship, and Cleveland trying to chase that, and they ain't nowhere near. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, LeBron blood pressure.
Yeah.
Well, see, but just think though, Cleveland knows too. If we sweep Miami, we'll be the only team that's probably sitting at the crib rested to start this next series. If Tatum is out of game,
Boston.
If Tatum is out of game, they probably won't sweep them if Tatum sits out more than a few games.
I don't know about that.
I think Miami. I mean, Orlando could probably get one in Orlando. If Tatum doesn't play whatever the next game is, they might be able to steal one. Because Jaylen Brown going
possibly
8 or 6 or whatever from Trey Ball, that happens once in a lifetime, my guy. That shit's not happening again.
For Boston, I feel like you're talking Boston Celtics, not one player. I feel like the Celtics team is just strong. Like, it's not just one player. Like, they got a strong team. Like, I'd be surprised if they get
what Orlando gets one.
I'd be surprised.
They're beatable. Without Tatum, I think they're beatable. With Tatum, it's totally different. Like everybody else, because Tatum's size, everyone else becomes a notch smaller. Al Horford ain't that big for real. Porzingis is a finesse big man. Banchero's big and the Wagner kick and hoop. You take Tatum out of that, changes everything in my opinion. But if Jaylen Brown goes 8 from 3 or hit 6 or 7 threes, then that's a total different ball game too. Which I don't think he'll do that again. So
I mean,
Boston is built to last, so you can't be forget with that. Boston ain't built around no one player, around no two player. Boston is built around a team, and quiet as it kept. My boy Oduke down there in Houston, he built them the same way that he built daggone Boston. He built them guys the same way down there with Dylan Brooks. If you see them guys play the offense they set, it's so similar to it's unbelievable how those guys space the floor.
I ain't catch that.
Yeah, Houston,
they don't got a Tatum. They don't got a player like Tatum. That's what I'm saying. Tatum is such a diverse skill player, bro. You take him out of the equation, everybody else is regular. They still a great team, but they're beautiful now.
They got 4 players outside of Tatum that dropped 40 this year.
Oh, that doesn't mean it's the NBA, bro. Now it's different.
Like now. I disagree with the regular. You got Derek White can give you 30 easily. You got Peyton Pritchard, 6 man of the year, can come in and give you 30. He's dropped 40 this year.
Derek White.
You got Porzingis down there too, chilling.
I can name tons of players on other teams that can give you 42, man. That doesn't mean anything.
And then we got Drew Holiday in the cut. Like, I don't see them getting the win, man. They just too young. Like, I don't see it.
Yeah, I think if Tatum doesn't play, they can get at least one. I can see them not getting a win.
Yeah, they got like 8 starters, bro. They got like 8 starters.
I think if Tatum misses a few games, man, they can get at least one. And the reason I say that is because when you take Tatum off the floor, Banchero becomes the best player on the floor. That's not good. He could probably win in one game. He becomes the best player on the floor. With
Paolo Banchero.
Tatum, easily. Huh?
I don't even know that name.
Yeah, he's a younger up-and-coming guy. He's solid.
Orlando?
He's solid.
He can hoop. I think that's why it changes, because he becomes the best player on the floor versus being Tatum.
But then you got team versus man. I'm going team all day.
Yep, that's the issue there, Jamie. You ain't thinking about team versus man, and they ain't gonna let Banchero do all that stuff all the time. He does like that. And then the odds don't give him the advantage of doing it again.
Well, the only reason I say that too is the way Banchero scores is he's a traditional scorer. Boston likes to shoot the tray ball. So if Boston goes cold one of those games, you can beat Boston. That's why I said only one win.
But
there's no competition, but it's just one win.
You got to realize that Boston, they use a strategy behind their defense, man. They don't just play defense all willy-nilly. They put a strategy behind their defense, and they can have something put together so Banchero can't get to the middle of the floor, because all his points come from the middle of the floor, a little 10 and 15-foot jump shot. And when you get into the back of that, when Porzingis wasn't in the game, so I mean, they're going to make the adjustment for that.
No, I don't think you can make an adjustment for him. Some guys you're not going to be able to stop, Pops.
Yeah, because when they double him.
What I'm saying, you take Tatum out. Right? Who you going to put on him that's big enough? Everybody becomes too small is what I'm saying. Or the big guys are too slow. Jaylen Brown is what, 6'4", 6'5"?
You just gonna drive him down to the middle. You're gonna make him drive to the middle.
What are we doing with this now? Nah, man.
I thought he was huge.
Banchero go cook, bro. They too small. Are y'all serious right now? Y'all
I think Drew Holiday's about 6'4", but
he's still too small. Ben Carroll.
Derek White, I want to say 6'6". Yeah, Jaylen Brown 6'6". Porzingis 7'3".
No, they're smaller than that. They're all smaller than 6'6". Ben Carroll 6'9", 270. The guy said it last night. I was like, golly. Like, okay, that's different, bro.
I mean, this is new for Ben Carroll too, though. I mean, at the second half of the first game, he was crying on the bench. You know what I mean? His coaches tell him, like, look, man, this is a rite of passage that you got to get through. It's going to be tough. You got to figure it out.
I ain't worried about that.
He's out here crying. Come on, bro. So this always going to take over. That would be nice. That would be nice. But I think he's showing you, I'm a young player still coming up in this thing. I'm not seeing no takeovers or nothing like that. I see.
Nah. Well, I'm saying he get one game is all I'm saying.
Come on back next year, guys. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody mad at you, baby.
Without Tatum being there. He can get one game without Tatum. If Tatum's there, nah, he gonna get swept.
Yes, yeah.
That's all I'm saying. If Tatum's out there, he's got a chance. With Tatum there, yes, it's tough.
But when is Tatum coming back? They say he got a wrist problem. When did he come back? They say?
They didn't say.
Nah, I haven't heard. Nah.
All right, moving on, y'all. Is it time for the Lakers, the Knicks, Rockets to hit the panic button?
Knicks.
No, he ain't got to hit no panic button.
Lakers first. Lakers first.
You got to Lakers split the series. No. Lakers are one of the only two teams who come back who lose the first game in the series and win the championship. So, hey, their history is like that. So, I mean.
Yeah, I'm saying Lakers. If Lakers lose one more, if they lose the next game, it's time to panic. I'll say that for Lakers and Rockets. If Rockets lose next game too, now officially, in my opinion, hit the panic button, baby.
Hey, man, I'm gonna say right now, they got to hit the panic button, bro. You should have never lost to Minnesota at home, fam.
You saying the Lakers should hit the panic button?
Yeah, you're at home.
No, Jamie, come on now. You know how the series go, man.
You know I'm a Bron guy, but you at home, bro. So now we got to take Austin Reeves, who gave us 7 points, 6 points on the road, where it's harder to play. Bro, that's gonna be tough.
Look, man. Look. You gotta realize this, Jamie. You gotta realize this. Some people go in there with a playoffs frame of mind, and some people go in there with a regular season frame of mind. The Lakers went in with a regular season frame of mind, but they was in the damn playoffs. That's why Minnesota jumped on them. Minnesota jumped them early, and they never recouped from it.
But here's the issue, Pops. The only person that went in there with a playoff was Luka, and that's a problem.
Oh, Luka
can't be the only playoff ready guy. Like what? LeBron done this too many times before to not be ready. What he thought it was, an exhibition game?
I agree.
Yeah, but that's what they brought. That's what they brought Luka in there for. Jamie, but you gotta look at the big picture, the long range. That they trying to build the chemistry between Luka and LeBron. They have never went to the playoff, both of them on the same team. So there's a lot of stuff factors going to the situation.
Yeah, but it's harder to do when you're on the road, man. So when the Lakers go to Minnesota, right? I guarantee Luka's going to give you another 30-some-odd performance, but the question mark is going to be LeBron and AR-15. Once again, I guarantee. LeBron looks old, bro.
You gonna question LeBron road game?
He looks old. He's 40.
The road game. The one that came back from 3-1 down to take Cleveland to the championship.
Wow.
I got a question.
Road game. You gonna question this man road game? Come on, Jamie.
I got a question. He's old, man.
Let's be real. It's the same man that went down what three and took him to a champ. Come on, man. You never question that.
Hey,
you never question that pedigree. That pedigree in that man. Look, come on, man.
That first game, man, I was like, yo.
You can't question him.
So old.
They all look tired. I
was like, bro, they doesn't look this bad. This looks crazy, bro.
They was playing possum, man. You got to fill it out the first game. See what's going on.
Yeah, I feel like they also looked bad in the second game until
what are we talking about?
Right? Oh. The JJ Redick outburst.
They had a double-digit lead the whole game.
They led the whole game.
What kind of standard we holding them to? Are they old or not? Huh? Which one is it?
They led the whole game.
The second game they played better. The second game they played better.
Y'all beating them by 20. Y'all shouldn't have beaten them by 30 the whole game. Y'all beat them by 20. It's like, come on, man.
I thought they got off to a slow start the second game.
Second game, they were up by 20 early. They ended it beating them by 11 or something. Come on now.
On top in the first game.
What we gonna do now?
Okay.
But the only reason I'm saying this is because last year when you watched Minnesota,
Jamie, Nick.
Hey, last year when you watched Minnesota go through the playoffs, man, they did the same kind of thing to all the other teams. and end up in the Western Conference Finals. They did this to Denver. They did it to everybody. I was like, bro, how is Ant-Man out here just dominating these games, bro? Hey,
it wasn't Ant-Man doing the domination, man. Jamie. When the first game wasn't Ant-Man, it was what's called. It was the other player that was getting off.
It was a team. Yeah, it was a team.
Yeah, it was a team. It wasn't Ant-Man. He like Ant winning superpower. He just ain't been in superpower mode yet the whole series.
Hey, Pop. Yeah. Ant did go superpower. If Ant-Man has 20 plus points, 9 assists, and like 8 rebounds, that's not what he does.
Ant normally scored 30 and 40.
Yeah.
But he only won 20 something. Other player, the Brown didn't stop the other player. They just gave up in that game. First of all, they just said, "Hey, look, let's look to the next game." At halftime, they looked at the next game.
But Pops, how you gonna be ready for? How you gonna be trying to win a chip when you give it? That's crazy at home, bro.
I think because it's series. I think they look at it like it's series.
You don't win in the first game, Jamie. You don't win in the first game. You don't win the series in the first game, baby.
Hey, so what is so tell me this, guys. What is the factual statistic when you win the first game of the series? I think you win like what, 60 or 70% of the time? Ain't it something crazy like that?
Well, who set the record for coming back 3-1?
Oh, that's just Bron.
You saying the Lakers is over? No.
But that's prime Bron. No. This is not prime Bron anymore. This is 40-year-old LeBron, guys. I don't think we're realizing what we're talking about.
And they're not down 2-0 either. It's 1-1.
Can you tell he's 40 by his play? If you said his physicality, his play, if he's playing like a 40-year-old man,
Bron had a great game last game. He had a great game. That game was great. If I judge him based on himself,
yes. If I'm judging him based on other people, then I can't tell.
Jamie tripping out. He tripping out. He tripping out. What I'm thinking for Minnesota is, I think the factor is, like Jamie said, Ant-Man's assist. I think if he got 5 or more assists, they can win. If the Lakers keep him 5 and under, the Lakers gonna beat him every game. He had 0 last time. I think that's as simple as we not doubling you, my nigga. We just play one-on-one if you can really play make, which I don't think you can do. I feel like his assist is the number to watch.
I think when Minnesota beat Denver, they had Cat down there and
another score
down there. They had the daggone force down there. When Cat left, you can't say Cat leaving they can get better. So this is a new wave for them.
Who said they get better?
They got tougher. They didn't get better though.
Who said they getting better? But
that's the way it sounds like y'all saying that because they beat Denver last year, they gonna do the same thing to the Lakers. Lakers ain't even got no center plan. Lakers playing 5 players who are
Lakers in 5, baby. Come on now. You know what it is. OKC, KFC, PCP.
Oh my
Lakers
God.
in 5.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't think it goes 5, man.
You gotta say Charlotte that litigation on the
station.
It's
gonna be 6. Hey!
He's facing termination. Lakers in 5.
Well,
the stat is 76% of the time, the team that wins the first game goes on to win the series.
Your boy spitting out raw stack. That's bars I just spit out, man. That was light.
76 is not 98 though. Come on, we gotta relax a little bit. Like 76 is
it ain't from 98.
76 is
it's statistics from the beginning of the time they were recording the data, bro, till now. That includes last year, my guy.
In this first round of playoffs, that may line up, and Lakers may be one of the teams who lost the first game and win the series.
Right, but I'm saying,
now I'm not saying they can't win the series, but I'm saying the panic button needs to be set because you lost the first game at home.
No, one more
at home is crazy, bro.
And you smashed them the second game decidedly, right? Bodied them. Right, you had Ant after the joint. I ain't never seen nothing like what they was doing on defense. This nigga's bewildered. Come on, bro.
Man, come on.
He said that.
And also
he
had
said that in real life.
Teacher to learn how to get out of a double team. That's crazy.
He's an honest kid. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna be.
They only beat them by 9 though. So.
And ain't honest, bro. He's
they had him by 20.
They had him by 20 from quarter 1.
Yeah, that was 20 something.
Hey, Mr. McLane, how I get out of double team, bro? What, nigga?
He got to learn. He got a lot to learn.
I know to get on a double team.
He's got a lot to learn. Yeah, he got a lot to learn.
Hey, he don't got a lot to learn. If I'm teaching you shit and you ain't learning, then it don't matter.
What are you talking about?
He still got the opportunity to learn. I think maybe it's too young though. He's a young star, so it's tough.
A double team. Hey, Jaden can play in a double team. He's 15. Man. Tighten up, my guy. What are we talking about?
Relax, sir. What are we doing now?
You just said bewildered.
These double teams that he's dealing with, these things are significant. Like it's gonna take him a little time. It's gonna take him a little time, you know. He's still a young guy. He ain't what, year 5, I want to say? What is he, year 5 or 6? Yeah. I'm gonna give him grace. I'm gonna give him grace.
Hey, I'm gonna say, and just be saying crazy stuff for the social media piece, but Ant understands the game very well. I think he just says crazy shit.
I don't think so.
That's what he thinks is cool to say. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think you get 0 assists in the game if you understand the game well. I feel like there's some stuff you obviously need to work on, regardless of what they're doing to you. You got to be able to get your guys at least one assist.
First game he had 9 assists. Next game he had 0. If I look at stats, it shows he averages 4.5 assists a game. That's still not bad. So that's don't matter either. It was a bad game he played. He's gonna play a bad game.
I would be looking at like I got to get more assists, right? I would assume
is that on him or is it your teammates and making shots?
That's definitely on the.
It could be a combination of both.
Come on. That's on the superstar.
On y'all. That's on y'all because if I choose the pass,
it's a combination of both. Yeah, it's a combination of both. But I mean, he said
0 assists.
He said after the first game. He said after the first game during his interview, he said, "Yeah, me and the coach and the staff had a game plan of me having at least 8 assists. If I do that, we win these games."
I agree with him.
So if my team has a bad shoot, that's what I'm saying. Him saying crazy stuff like he don't know what they were doing is wild. Like you clearly understand, but I think it's just for the social media. It's clickbait, I guess. But
I'm gonna take him at his word.
He clearly understands what he's doing. That's why I think losing that first game at home, bro, has got to be panic. That's crazy.
I think assists are the
and only because it's at home. If they were on the road, I'll feel totally different about it. But at home in the Lakers arena, because that just means when we come back for the game 5, we know we can get one here, bro.
That's gonna be the closeout though, so don't even worry about that, brother. We got you.
Yeah, no, I'm saying.
We're gonna take care of you, dog. Don't you worry.
The closeout.
Don't worry your pretty little head, baby. You know what I mean? Come back for the closeout. We got you.
What's that adage? When you let an inferior opponent believe they can beat you, they might beat you, bro. That's a problem.
You think a player in the league looks at LeBron and thinks he's an inferior opponent? I highly doubt that.
Didn't they beat him by like 20?
I highly doubt that.
You highly doubt what?
You think a player's gonna look into the eyes of LeBron Ramon James and think that he's an inferior opponent? Are you kidding me, sir?
The middle name drop.
Come on now. These niggas grew up on this guy. Come on, what we doing now?
Yes.
You're looking at LeBron saying, okay, cool.
Hey, yes. The reason why you're gonna do that. But why are you going to do that? You're going to do that because he's 40,
I'm from Missouri,
bro.
though. You got to show me, baby. There's been a lot of young niggas saying a lot of stuff. They got to show me.
Like he's 20.
Beat him then.
Jeremy, what they got to
do,
what Minnesota need to worry about is winning that game.
He's 40, bro. I'm never going to look in your eyes and be like,
beat him then.
They got to win the game Friday before they can get any type of confidence in what they're doing. And I don't think it's gonna happen Friday. I think LA gonna take that game Friday.
They at home.
And then it's time for Minnesota to hit the panic button.
What are we talking about?
They going to Minnesota.
Are you kidding? Hey,
Lakers gonna win the first game in Minnesota, and now it's time for Minnesota. 2 hands.
Home court doesn't matter in the playoffs. So I thought we went throughout the season so we could get the home court advantage. But when I give up my home court advantage, my first
they didn't get no home court. Jamie, they didn't get no home court advantage.
That happens sometimes, though.
They were like number 6. They didn't get no home court advantage.
Now because they lost.
I think it's about Lakers.
I'm talking about the Lakers, bro.
Yeah, they took it from the Lakers.
But they can get it back. It ain't like they can't get it back, Jamie. I mean, it's a series. If it was one game, I can see you jumping up and down. But it's a series, baby. You know what? This game overnight.
They about to get the home court back. Don't worry, man.
Hey,
well, they at home. So if Minnesota take their business at home,
Hey, Nikki, say that stat again for your boy for the one time.
76%.
76%
win the first game. Go on.
We got 100% energy behind it though. Like, bro, that means 3 out of 4, bro. What are we doing?
Over the last 10 years, how many teams have come back after they lost the first game, James?
So 30 is a good percentage out of it. You gonna push for 30, my guy? You sound wild.
Yes, I'm okay with that. Yeah, we don't need no guarantees, baby. All we need is a shot.
All we need is a shot. 30% of anything, I'm gonna say that's trash out of.
All we need is a shot, especially when you got the guy who came back from 3-1. You know
that was a different LeBron,
all we need is a shot, doggy.
Prime LeBron is not this guy we talking about right now.
And he didn't have Luka Doncic. He didn't have Luka Doncic beside him.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
And then I don't even want to really do this.
Bro.
We got baby Pat Riley over there too. I don't even want to do that to you yet.
Baby Pat Riley?
Double J
Riddick. What Miami's doing?
Double J Riddick. Come on, man.
I'd rather he be somebody else than Pat Riley. Man.
Okay, I found the stat. 22 teams since 2000 have come back to win the series.
A team a year. At least a team a year. Come on, my guys. What are we talking about here? You got a team every year doing this thing.
Hey, how many teams in the playoff, Brody, just so we clear? 16.
16.
You pushing on one team, bro? What is you talking about?
Because every series is not going to be 1-1.
Got a history of
Some
doing
series
that.
are going to be 2-0.
Got a history of doing
whoa.
It's not
LeBron
rare.
does, not the Lakers, just LeBron. Not the
last
Lakers.
year. I think
so
somebody
that's
did it
not
last
AR 15. That's not Luka. That's only LeBron. Just so let's be clear, Pops. What we talking about, bro? Don't
you
make
talking
it
about going down 1-1
and
and still winning the series. Somebody did that last year.
You said what?
Going down 1-1 when you got the home, like losing home court and still winning the series. Who did that last year?
Who did that? You said Nikki just
Pacers
said one
did
team.
that. Pacers did that last year.
Pacers did that to who?
The Bucks last year. And they about to smoke them this year. I think they're about to sweep them this year.
No, I said 22 teams since the year 2000 have come back to win the series after being down after the first game.
Yeah, I don't
know. Down 2-0, I see a panic. I get that. But down 1-1, we good, baby.
But hey, if you're down 2-0, you should already be panicking anyway. What are you talking about?
34 teams have come back after being down 2-0.
You said how many teams?
34.
Yeah.
Out of the history of the league?
Yeah.
NBA playoff history.
Both possible.
But 2-0 deficit.
Miami
like
did it in 06.
That's like 14 out of how many years?
Bro? Come on, man.
Milwaukee did it in 2021.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, man.
Milwaukee did it in 2021.
What they do?
7.4.
They were down 2-0 to Phoenix in the finals and came back 4 games straight.
They weren't down 2-0.
Okay, look it up.
I think it was 1-1, bro.
Look it up. I'll wait. I want to wait on this.
They won in 2021. They won the championship. Yeah.
I'll wait on this.
Who is he talking about? Who did he say?
Milwaukee and Phoenix championship.
They won the championship in 2021.
2021.
After losing the first game.
Milwaukee went down 2-0 to Phoenix, and then they won 4 in a row.
Wow.
Is that right?
Yeah, you're right. I'm looking at it right here.
Come on, bro. Okay. Of course they did. And Giannis dropped 50 points last game and went 17-18 from the free throw line, I want to say.
Oh, Giannis?
Incredible game. He dropped 50 points and went 17 of 18 from the free throw line. It was an incredible game.
Yeah, he went crazy on him.
Yeah.
He went crazy on him.
Yeah, that was I was thinking he was best in the league at that point. Like, man, this guy about to run off some shit.
He was. But at that point,
he got hurt the following year.
You talking about prime Giannis. There ain't no prime LeBron anymore. We out of that shit, bro.
No, Giannis got hurt the next year too, so he didn't really get a chance to,
Yeah, he was talking about prime Giannis though. But at that point, this ain't prime LeBron.
They clogged the middle up on Giannis too. A couple of years ago, Giannis was trying to, get down in the middle lane.
But it was
early on, yeah.
Still cooked them.
Early on, I think that was what was stopping him from getting far in the playoffs. He couldn't overcome the defensive schemes.
Right.
Figured it out.
Yeah, he eventually figured it out though. Year 8, I want to say 7 or 8. He eventually figured it out.
They were scheming on him.
Yeah, now he just.
But he got to have shooters around him. They got to have shooters that can knock down shots.
Yeah, and you need defense. He's gonna need some defensive assistance. That's why I think they're done. They're down 2-0, and I think they're done. Series is over. You need to call your realtor, baby, and see what's going on in these other markets.
I don't think so. I give them hope. If they lose the game 3, then I might consider.
I think it's over. You got some young boys who got your number, and you talking shit to them and they don't like you. That's gonna be tough.
Man, I think they'll figure it out. I
ain't too crazy about Indiana though.
You got Halliburton doing the Dame time. That's tough.
Oh, that's a good transition to the next question. Cavs.
Hallie Wild with the Dame time.
Dame time and Dame. Oh my goodness.
Thinking they are championship contenders, or are they not?
Who?
Cavs and Pacers up 2-0.
Nope.
No.
So whoever thought the Pacers were championship
or not?
contenders? That's crazy.
No, neither one of them championship
Still no.
That makes sense.
Maybe Cavs.
Still no.
Not the Pacers.
That don't even make sense.
I feel like Cavs kind of got the component. They got a bench. They got veterans. They got defensive rebounding. They got a superstar-ish.
They don't have the experience though, right? Isn't that what it was from before?
Mitchell.
In the last 5 years, in the last 5 years, how many times had the Cavs been to the playoff?
Last 5 years?
Yeah, 5 years. Not long ago.
I want to say 3 times. I want to say three times. It's only been 2?
Yeah.
So last year and this year?
I thought Donovan got there 3 years ago.
Nope. These are.
Donovan got there last year? Dang.
Nope.
Oh, they missed the playoff?
Yeah, they missed the playoff in 22.
He ain't been there that long, has he?
He has.
3 years?
I figured it was year 3 for him at least.
Wow. So only last year and this year?
They won that 3 year. They won that 3. They won that 3.
The last
3 playoff appearances?
Count this year, they won that 3, but then they've been in playoffs since 22.
I mean, I think that's when Donovan came, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
They lost in the playing game.
They could be building towards something, you know. They could be
towards going home.
That's what I'm thinking too. That's what I'm thinking as well. Hey, I agree. But he never
what's going on.
I think the only issue, man, is that Donovan Mitchell doesn't take over the game when it's time to take over the game like he's supposed to. He kind of be cool and just chill. Like, bro, it's go time. You can't chill. If you're gonna be the Jordan, LeBron, or Kobe, you gotta go. He just be chilling, look like to me.
And he's
like
capable
the game
of
get
going.
tight, he'll still pass a little too much. Like, hey, bro, you gotta go get the bucket. Passing is crazy right now.
Donovan's capable of giving you 50 too. Like,
Donovan had about 70 or 60 in one game.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah,
so he definitely can do. But I'm saying, but it looks like when he's out on the court, like when they played the Celtics a few times this year, the game gets in the fourth quarter, gets tight. I don't see him going to destruction mode. He's just cool. Like, bro, you can't be cool right now. Yeah, your team ain't built for this unless you're gonna lead them through this. And he like, he just kind of chill. And I'd be like, what is going on?
Might be got that KD in him. You know?
I mean, he's also like 6'2", so it's going to be a little bit of an obstacle because he's a little guy, but still.
He's the best one though. Like, come on. And then you got Garland, another little guy at your side. Like, come on.
I mean, I think the size hurts them because JB. If JB is 6, I don't think JB is 6'6", but if he's 6'5", I mean, if Derek White is 6'5".
I don't think it's got blue, but if it's blue,
I don't think he's that big, man. I didn't know he was that. I thought he was like 6'4", 6'5".
I thought he was like 6'8", man. I was surprised he said like 6'2".
Yeah, no, I didn't think he was that big at all. But you think when I got to match up with you, I got those big guys, him, Derek White, and Drew Holiday is probably the smallest at 6'3". That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, they're not getting over the Celtics.
Yeah, their 3 front guys are bigger than everybody you got on the front.
They're not getting over the Celtics. They looking good though, so I got to give them props. But contenders, no.
Well, they got weak competition right now. The best franchise is weak sauce.
Yeah, well, they just not. They had in the last 3 years.
Miami.
They weren't in the playoffs. The last 3 years they weren't in the playoffs. Indiana or Cleveland. They weren't playoff material.
3 years ago?
I mean, I think Cleveland got a better shot.
4 years ago, neither one of them, Indiana nor Cleveland, were making playoffs 2 or 3 years ago since 23. I think 23, they both were sitting home missing the playoffs.
They young and up and comers though, so eventually you're gonna break through. I mean, it's like Golden State in 2015. Eventually they broke through. Was Steph a superstar at that point? I would say no, he wasn't. He was a good player. He was an all-star. He wasn't no superstar though. That was just a team that broke through. Maybe that was their 3rd or 4th year. So somebody's gonna break through, you know what I mean? Maybe the Thunder, but you got Thunder.
That's who's breaking through, bro. That's who's breaking through right there, the Thunder. I don't think the other squad's gonna break through nothing. I think the Thunder's gonna do it. I think the Thunder's the one.
Even though they ain't really played. Memphis is trash.
Thunder ain't got no veteran experience. See, that's my issue with them. No veteran.
Oh no, so I'm not judging the Thunder based on this round. I'm talking about, number 1 in every defense statistical category, bro. It don't matter what you do.
Whoa. Nikki saw it. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let it rock. Go ahead. Continue,
what are you talking about? Hey,
a couple weeks ago or last
defensive
week.
statistical category.
Last week, you said defense don't matter.
With me saying defense and giving you a shot at winning, for them, yes.
Yeah, you did say that.
Yes, offense is still more important. That's why SGA, who is their star player, is leading the league in scoring. Just so we're clear.
You teaching Jay. So you teaching Jay he has to play offense, not to play defense.
Hey, yeah, because he can play defense. Defense is just effort. Offense takes skill.
Come on,
bro.
Oh, man.
Defense matters, baby. Come on.
Hey, defense is effort. Offense takes skill. Come on, bro. Stop. Yeah, defense just effort.
Hey.
He's trying to flip it again.
Hey, I'm not flipping nothing. Hey, I'm still saying. I'm just stating the facts. OKC in every defensive statistical category. That's a fact based on this year's statistics. Whoever calculated them knows that a fact, right?
Man,
but I say they got a shot at winning because their guy, star player, leads the league in scoring. Just so we're clear, if they were the best defensive team and SGA didn't lead in scoring, I would not give them a shot. But since he leads in scoring, that tells me when Donovan Mitchell gets tight in his draws and can't get a bucket, SGA can go get me a bucket when I need one late down the stretch. That's all that tells me.
I don't think Donovan not doing it because he's not capable, though. I think Donovan just trying to play more team ball. He can do it. I feel like he's just trying to play more team-oriented. So
team ball is crazy when you're the leader, bro. How that make sense?
It led him to
team this thing out and watch
like
lose?
68 wins or 60-some wins. Like, it led him to a good place.
He don't know when to lead, though. You know, most superstars know when to lead. When the team is trying to come back, they take advantage before they get
he don't know when to go.
Points.
Yes.
And then, they keep it at that level.
He should have learned that by now.
He don't know it because he was deferring like when they were late in shot clock.
So just to refresh you guys' memory, y'all do remember when Donovan Mitchell took the Utah Jazz to the Western Conference Finals like 7-8 years ago, right?
That wasn't 7-8 years ago, clearly. Sir. No,
he just ain't doing it.
That was 5 years ago. That was in the bubble. I want to say it was 2020.
No, I think before the bubble, he took them deep in the playoffs, though. They won like 2-3 rounds. Maybe they didn't get to the Western Conference Finals, but they got deep. And he was young.
Yeah. It takes time,
so he knows what to do. Knowing what to do and doing it are two different things. Apparently, I don't know. Maybe he don't want to do it. I don't know.
What year is he in, right? I mean, I think he's in year 8. I don't think this is who he is forever. I think he's still working towards,
I mean, we can keep saying that. I mean, I guess.
He's in year 8, baby. Come on.
Hey,
give him some time, man.
I think about
what they say about Andrew Bynum. Hey, bro, Bynum will come around eventually, bro. That nigga out of the league and never did anything. Because he gonna come around. Let's keep the hope for these guys. I'm not a hope guy.
Where you get Andrew Bynum from?
What we waiting for? What we waiting for, bro?
Compare him to Andrew Bynum?
I
did.
Where you dig up Andrew Bynum from?
Hey, all this hoopla for you to just not become who you're supposed to become because whatever reason is crazy.
Come on, give him some time, man. I give him some time, man. I think he got the sauce.
I think we're in year 8, bro. I think you had plenty of time.
Yeah, I agree with Jay.
Come on, big dog. We're year 8. We ain't in year 2 or 3, bro. He don't went to the Western Conference Finals already. He know what this is.
I don't think he can be the number one to lead you, but he can be a supporting guy. I don't think he can be the front man. I think he can be a supporting guy, though. Like a team type of joint, I think he can do that, no problem.
Hey, well, Hughes, I got bad news for you, bro. He done been to 2 destinations, and he's the number 1 guy in both destinations. So clearly he can be that guy, or everybody thinks he can.
I'm saying so
they're in disagreement with you, my guy, because they've been the one in Utah and the one in Cleveland.
Yeah, he just got to do it,
bro. Yeah, and for some reason, he's not.
Yeah, I think the problem
that's what I don't understand. For some reason, he's not.
The problem is they making him number 1, but he playing like number 2. I mean, he deferring too much. He's giving the ball up too much.
Late in the game, I'm like, what is he doing? Like, bro, if you can get 60 points, go get a bucket. It's got to be easy at this point.
I think it does matter.
Or 70, maybe. I think
it does matter that they won 60 games and they're up 2-0. Though I want to say that does kind of matter. Like he's doing.
I don't know,
he's
man.
Doing the right thing, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
2-0 in the
only
series.
Reason is this, right?
They won a bunch of games
watched
this
the
year.
NBA change and evolve. No one seems to really care about regular season.
But they have a losing
crazy.
record. They have a losing record against a team with a 500 record.
Yeah, it's
the
like
playoffs
horrible.
though. So I don't think that matters no more. We're in the playoffs, and when they lose a game and it's because of him not coming through, then boom, you got a case. But right now, he's winning. Like ain't.
Hey,
he should score more to win?
Everybody over 500 is in the playoffs, right, my guy? That's a problem, bro. What you mean? It's the same team and the same players that you've been losing to all year.
When they lose, maybe we got something.
The playoffs mean you get. I don't think the playoffs. I don't know what you mean. They've been losing to them all year. It's different if they're beating them. They're losing to like all of them, even the ones that are bad. Like they're losing to the Knicks. What?
They up 2-0 in the playoffs. Like I feel like that's the only thing that matters right now. They
playing against nobody. The best franchise, in your opinion, is trash. So
yeah,
well, best franchise.
Not in my opinion, best franchise objectively in terms of winning championships. You don't get credit for beating 20 years. Has a weak team right now. Yeah, no doubt.
Oh yeah,
they up 2-0.
I mean, just like y'all said, OKC doesn't get credit for killing Memphis. You're supposed to kill Memphis. The Cavs don't get credit for killing the Heat. You're supposed to kill the Heat. You know what I mean? You got to win the next round. That's the only time we're gonna judge you. Like if you beat the Heat, you only get judged if the Heat beat you. Like damn, how you losing the Heat?
But I'm not judging
Memphis? That's crazy.
I can't hold anything against Donovan Mitchell for this series. Like they winning the game.
Oh, this ain't a real series right now. It's like fake.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens as they go further along.
Yeah, they gotta get. Yeah, I mean, I think he can do it, but for some reason he's not doing it. I'm like, why is he just not?
He hasn't done it yet. He just hasn't done it yet. That's all.
He hasn't had to yet.
He has though. He has though. Remember, he was in the Western Conference Finals 5 years ago.
You talking about
he
year
was also
two,
in,
year three?
in the Western playoffs
right
in Utah too. And then he went last year. They lost to the Celtics, and he didn't take over when it was go time. He left the building, I guess.
Which team?
He lost to the eventual champion, though. He lost to the eventual champion.
It's go time. He said, "All right, man, I'm gone. Man, come back. We need you to win." He left.
I'm out.
I'm out of here, man. I got things to do. Man,
all right, my guy.
All right, moving on. NFL draft predictions. I threw this one in there on y'all.
Let's get it. I love it.
They come on at 8, yeah.
Any players you looking at, you think gonna make an immediate impact in the league? Anybody, you think is overrated, overhyped?
I think Shedeur Sanders getting a raw deal because his dad is Dion.
There you go.
I don't like that.
Hey, I think Shedeur will be the best player in the draft, bro.
Yeah, he getting a bad rep because of his daddy. I think that's what it is.
I'm going to say it again. I think Shedeur will be the best player in the draft over Travis Henry.
You saying
over Travis Hunter?
I mean, over Travis Hunter, yep.
How long you saying on that? 2 years, 3 years?
What you mean?
By when will he be the best from that draft?
I think he'll be the best player this rookie year. He'll be the best player.
After year one, Shedeur Sanders will be the best player from that draft.
I'm going to say during year one, he'll be the best player. Yeah, easy.
For me, I would say Travis Hunter, number one, will be immediate impact, who I think. And then you got Abdul Carter as well, who will be immediate impact.
Hey, man, so
I don't trust none of them.
Too small,
I feel like the Shedeur thing has two sides of that coin. Because if Deion wasn't your daddy, you wouldn't be in the draft, my brother. He's not that good.
Oh, that's
like there's two sides to that coin.
when you get a draft, they criticize him because
benefit, and then there's also setbacks. I get that part. But we'll see how it plays out.
But I seen Shedeur play. Shedeur is the real deal, man. I seen this kid play. He's the real deal.
Check this out.
I think he's okay.
In person, that's right.
When your dad is an NFL pro, you also are going to not have Shedeur getting acceptable to just getting hit and beat up like all the other kids get. So he'd be way raw if Deion wasn't his dad. Are you kidding me? His dad protects him. That's what a dad does.
Yeah. I feel like it goes both ways.
What's going on, Keith?
That's what he does. I'm telling you.
Grandson going there next year.
What is that?
Archie Manning is nice, though. Archie Manning is nice, though.
Same thing when Archie Manning go there next year.
Yeah, I think we're doing the same thing. Yeah.
No, they ain't not.
I think Archie gonna be.
They're not gonna do that.
I think Archie gonna be better than Shedeur, though.
Nah.
What?
I think Archie Manning is gonna be better than Shedeur. So let me slow it down for the people in the back. I think Archie Manning is going to be a better NFL quarterback than Shedeur Sanders.
How do you figure that?
You said
How you figure
that?
You got that slave mentality. How
you figure that? Based on what?
Yeah, you know who won
for me, it's based on height is the main one. Archie's like 6'4", 6'5". Shedeur is little, bro. When I see him play, he's not that good. To me, he don't look that good.
Hey, Shedeur is like 6'2", 6'3". What you talking about?
Yeah. To me, it's height. To me, it's a height thing.
Shedeur is 6'2", 6'3", and Archie is what, 6'4"?
Yeah, 6'4", 6'5".
That got nothing to do with it here.
That don't got nothing to do with it.
To me, it does.
You got to be a mobile quarterback. You got to be a mobile
I'll put my dollar
down
on 2 years.
Hey, Archie. Hey, so Archie doesn't even start on the current team he's on, right?
Really?
What?
That's that name recognition.
What we talking about?
Name recognition.
They don't even start.
I'm going with height.
That's that name. That's how you going to height? Yeah, come on.
This Shedeur thing.
That ain't your daggone
I watched their games. I watched multiple games. I seen nothing like dynamic from them. You know what I mean? Like maybe you have. Maybe you seen something that was like, wow, this guy's amazing. I didn't see that. I saw Travis looking nice. Jimmy Horn was solid.
Remember, we're trying to compare. Everybody's trying to compare Shedeur to Deion.
You said he's nice.
He's not a cornerback, bro.
Right.
Saying he's nice. Keith said he's nice.
Archie Manning ain't even played over here. You talking about he's
trying to compare him to Deion, but he's not Deion.
Shedeur. Archie Manning haven't even played. His ass been sitting on the bench.
Yeah, that's
crazy. Height-wise, he's better than Shedeur. What the hell you using for?
I don't like little quarterbacks. Yeah. I don't like little quarterbacks. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, 6'4" and above, bro.
Yeah, I think Shedeur's gonna be that guy, bro.
6'4" and above.
Tripping, man. You tripping here.
I think Shedeur's gonna be that guy.
The quarterback who did well this year, who was it? What's his name?
Jalen Hurts.
For the Redskins, what's his name?
J.D. Daniels. J.D. Daniels.
Rookie. How tall is he?
Daniels.
He about 6'4".
About 6'4". For me, it matters. To me, it matters. Caleb Williams, how tall is he? About 6'1". How'd he do in the league this year? He about 6'1", 6'2". He was great though, right? How'd he do in the league?
He did
To me, it matters, right? I'm thinking those people in front of you are tall people. If you're taller, you got a better shot.
Russell Wilson.
Check this out. Hey,
was nice, but now his height is working against him.
Hey,
look at
tell me how Will
Levis
in the league. He's 6'5". How'd he do? He was trash. He's the mayonnaise man. Trash. He's 6'5". Tell me about Justin Herbert. He's 6'6". How's he been doing? He's been trash the whole time.
Herbert
matters.
Herbert's not trash. He ain't been great
matters.
Though.
What are we talking about?
He ain't been great though.
He's been trash.
He said.
What are you talking about?
Herbert's been trash.
Trevor Lawrence is 6'6". How's he doing? He's also trash.
Drew Brees is rare though. That's rare.
Come on.
You said 6 feet don't matter? You said height don't matter?
Don't do that.
Huey, if Shedeur was 6 feet, it would make a difference. But he's like 6'2", 6'3". That's totally different. He's not 6 feet tall.
You think he's nice? Is he nice? He's nice.
He's nice, yes.
You watch one game?
Hey, so
I watch multiple games.
Tell
me the dynamic play. Tell me the dynamic play.
I can tell you.
Give me the dynamic play that he did.
He threw the Travis Hunter down and
anybody.
He's got
plenty of Travis Hunter.
That's great.
They were down by about 7 points. He threw a pass to Travis Hunter in the end zone at the Arena One. Where that game went to, Keith? That game down. Where that game at? The
Celebration Bowl.
Celebration Bowl. He threw a damn bullet down in the end zone.
Hey, bro, your man is nice.
Michael Vick also 6'6".
Oh yeah. Yeah, Vic is a legend though. Vic is.
Oh, come on.
He's a legend.
Vic, that's tough.
I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying if I'm forecasting guys, I'm going with the taller people. Period. That's all I'm saying.
You stereotyping people. If you stereotyping people, say if you stereotyping,
that's what you do when you forecast though.
You're not forecasting. You stereotyping based on that white man. The white man.
I want the taller guy.
The white man losing of a damn quarterback height.
The little guys gonna make it, no doubt. But I'm thinking the taller guys gonna make it at a higher clip. It's simple math to me, baby.
You drinking that slave Kool-Aid, man.
This is one plus one. Come on, boy. So when he have a mediocre season, what we gonna say then? Whose fault is it? Whose fault is it when the nigga's mediocre? Then what we doing?
Don't jinx him.
Then what we doing? When he's mediocre, who was drinking the Kool-Aid? I just want to know. When he's mediocre, is everybody gonna acknowledge? Yeah, I was drinking the Kool-Aid a little bit.
He's never gonna be mediocre.
He's not gonna be mediocre, man.
He's never gonna be mediocre.
Yeah, I don't think we gotta worry about that.
Injury don't run like that. Like Travis Hunter, that kid injury run 24/7.
If he were to be mediocre, will we
like
admit?
Back, don't you?
If he were to be mediocre, will we admit that we
don't think that way. I don't think that way because he's never gonna be mediocre. You put an if in there, that's whole take the equation somewhere different.
I think he's gonna be mediocre. I think y'all bugging.
He's not gonna be
I think the Deion thing got him. I think you're bugging. He's a regular guy, it looks like to me when I watch him play. Regular.
Yeah,
is what I see.
I can't see regular.
We'll see what happens. Because I'm not a football person either. But with my forecast, I'm gonna give mine. He looks regular to me.
Nah,
he doesn't look great.
Before you do a forecast, look at him play compared to other people playing in the league.
There you go, Hughes. That's what you got to do.
You see the difference.
That's what I bet
down already,
other college players where he putting up 4,000 yards in college.
My bet is in.
Throwing touchdown passes after touchdown passes.
Yeah, he's a beast, man.
Then you
I've watched him, man.
Yeah, then don't make no forecast, baby.
I've watched him, man. I'm making a forecast. It is what it is.
Yeah.
He's gonna be mediocre, Brody.
Compare him to other quarterbacks in the daggone collegiate world.
Deion is not gonna let him be mediocre.
That's facts too.
Okay. Again,
that's facts too.
Yep. They ain't gonna let that happen.
A year from now. What's all the emotion about? He's not gonna be mediocre. Really? What are we doing? What is this?
What are you doing?
What's all the emotion like a player can't be highly touted and then go fail? Like you've never seen that before.
I mean,
that happens every single year. We understand that, right?
Yes.
People are highly touted and then they fail.
Yeah, it
happens a lot, right? So what? How are we so sure?
Is not gonna let him.
But we don't understand. So he's gonna make it.
We know it for sure. Oh no, he's built different,
bro. That's the difference.
Why?
He's built different.
He don't.
That's the difference.
He don't jump off the screen. When I watch him, he don't jump off the screen like that. Travis Hunter does.
Hey, so Hugh,
period.
Who have you watched that jump off the screen as a quarterback?
When you go watch any game, you can see the standout players.
He's
not that.
So what college quarterback did you watch this year that jumped off the screen to you? There probably wasn't one, right?
What are you talking about? I'm not a football watcher.
I'm saying when you did see some games, which one jumped off the screen to you? You probably don't have an answer.
No, I didn't
what I'm saying.
like that.
So you can't judge it by that.
Colorado.
You just know Travis Hunter is jumping off the screen. But guess who's throwing the ball to Travis Hunter?
Shedeur.
If there was no one to throw the ball to Travis won't look so good, bro. Right or wrong?
The only college quarterback I saw was Shedeur. Right, that's the only team that I watched was Colorado. I don't watch.
Okay, and he had Travis Hunter looking phenomenal, and Travis Hunter winning what the Heisman Trophy because of his QB.
I get it that people want him to succeed. I understand the Dion of it all, and the only time will tell.
This is what we're gonna do. When Travis Hunter gets drafted this year, right?
I get it.
When Travis Hunter gets drafted this year, right?
I'm calling mediocre, dog.
So listen, when Travis Hunter gets drafted
a year from now, when we have this conversation again.
But Travis Hunter goes to a probably below average team.
We will have the facts a year from now.
Hey, so when Travis Hunter gets drafted, goes to a below average team, right? And we see how that quarterback
goes. A bunch of stuff
Travis
is going to happen.
See how great Travis is there.
Over this next year.
I guarantee he won't be great, bro.
A bunch of stuff is going to happen. In a year from now, April, we can have this conversation again. How did he do?
Hey, we can have this conversation after one.
And it could be either me wrong
and
y'all right, or
we can have this conversation early.
Or
we had a conversation early.
Before we even have the conversation, the thing that we're saying is that he got to get a fast shape into the draft, and that means he got to get picked by a team that's going to select him high up in the draft.
Are we making any excuses? That's what we doing.
No, I'm not making. I'm just stating the matter of fact. I'm stating the matter of fact because
now I'm saying the kid looks like a regular thrower of the football, a regular quarterback.
You can't. If you can, you're a stat kind of guy.
Hey, Tom Brady's a regular quarterback.
And time will tell. So he should be able to make it through there.
Hey, Tom Brady's a regular quarterback. Just so we're clear. Tom Brady's a regular quarterback.
All right. If that's what we're doing. Okay.
Hey.
The best quarterback ever was regular. Okay,
Peyton Manning was a regular
quarterback. That's what we're doing. That's where we at with the emotion, all this. Again,
I'm just a year from now,
we will get to see who is who. Right?
They were both
have the same conversation and see who was right on this and who was wrong.
Hey, man, I think if Shedeur goes to a team and he starts playing week 1.
It sounds like a sure bet. I'm just saying it's not a sure bet.
I think it's a sure bet. So if Shedeur goes and plays week 1.
Y'all saying sure bet, no doubt. He's 100%.
100%.
No, we say he's not just a
sure
player like you're trying to make him as an average player. He's not an average player.
I'm saying sure bet. I'm saying sure bet, my guy. I don't know what they saying. I'm saying sure bet.
What did you say?
Hey, I think if Shedeur goes and starts week 1 or 2, he gets rookie of the year, bro.
He's willing to take the leap. I like
rookie of the year, okay.
Hey, if he goes and starts on the team, yeah.
Depends on what team. No, he's not rookie of the year. Not rookie of the year. It depends on what team he go to. And
that makes a difference. You're right, Keith. That makes a difference. What team he go to, what team
so they're saying if he goes to Pittsburgh with DK Metcalf and Pickens, he gonna ball out.
That should be a problem. Yes, I agree.
He gonna ball out.
All pro?
First year.
All pro? We talking about all pro or pro bowl?
He's a rookie, bro. No.
Give him some time. Can we give him some
career?
time?
I don't think all pro has been done as a rookie yet.
I'm talking about career. We already said Hall of Fame. So I'm talking about career. Is he gonna get Pro Bowl?
I think he'll make a few Pro Bowls.
Yeah.
You said Pro Bowls?
I said a few Pro Bowls. Yeah, he's gonna be nice, bro.
Well, we on there. So we can revisit this next year, and we can see who was right and who was wrong.
You didn't hear what Keith said here. Keith said depending on what team pick him, and that's my position.
And I said, depending
on what team he get picked by, that how well he gonna do. So
now, if he doesn't look great, it's because of the system. We can go and do that now. Let's go ahead and do that.
You were the same one that said,
let's go ahead and get it out the way.
Miami, the franchise organization matters.
Let's go ahead and get it out the way.
Franchise organization, that matters.
I agree. Franchise definitely matters.
Yeah, we know this.
I don't know about, rookie of the year. I didn't say that. He said that. I didn't say rookie of the year.
Hey, I think he can get it, man. He be starting.
I said he's going to be regular. I said I don't see all-star dynamic quarterback. I don't see it. I don't see it. It might be there.
It might be there.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Man.
What's up?
What's up, big
What's
dude?
going on, man?
Uncle Huey tripping,
He
man.
got that white
Hey.
Just had a
Uncle
drink.
Huey got opinions, man. You know,
Nice.
Uncle Huey willing to tell the truth when everybody else is a little uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Uncle Huey jump out there, baby. That's what I do.
Hey, man.
You know what I mean?
I think he's a lock.
Come on, dog.
I think he's a lock, man. I think he's a lock.
And we get to see.
And
if I'm right on this,
if he starts, I don't care what team he goes to. If he starts, he can get Rookie of the Year, man.
If I'm right on
he's
this,
that good.
Boy, I'm gonna want to see everybody's face, look him in the eyes.
Hey, he's that good. He's that good, bro.
You know what I mean?
Hey, and the
That's
biggest
all I'm
advantage
saying,
he
man.
has,
That's all I'm saying.
Look,
That's
you got
the
biggest advantage he has.
High risk.
You got
high
these young
reward,
quarterback. You got these young black quarterback coming out year one and making a name for themselves. C.J. Stroud came out, he set the bar. Then Jaden Daniels came out, he raised the bar. And he went all pro and he went to the Pro Bowl. So
Yeah.
He was all pro.
Setting the bar.
Oh, wow.
Both of them 6'4" and above. Both of them 6'4" and above. Both of them 6'4" and above. That's all I'm saying. I'm looking for the patterns. That's all. I don't see the pattern with him.
Hey,
I can't
Hughes,
put the
we're gonna
forecast down
put some. Hey, we're gonna put some inserts in Shedeur's shoes. Now he's 6'4", big guy. So we good now.
What I do.
I said what I said.
We're gonna
man.
put some inserts
I
in
said
his
what I
shoes. Now
said,
he's
sir.
6'4". He good
Yeah,
now.
We got 365 days to see what was what.
According
And
to
if it
Sporting
turns out I
News.
was right, I want to see everybody.
Hey, I think you're wrong,
Just
man.
to see what's going on with cats. How you
I'm
feeling
cool with
now
it.
about your guy?
CJ
You jumping off
Stroud
the
is
ship?
6 feet.
You still on it? What's going on?
Your
Hey, I'm
boy is
still rocking
6'3" here. C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud is 6'3" down there in Houston. His first year came out, he regulated that shit.
He was killing, yeah.
6'3".
He was killing.
6'3".
He right on the line, though. He right on the line.
6'3".
Oh,
Now you got
He
what
right
you
on the
got.
line. No. Don't try to do that. Don't do that. No.
How you gonna make
He's
line?
right on the line. Like,
You talking about 6'4",
bro.
he's 6'3" and
damn
7'8", man. Come on. He's right on the
You
line.
gotta realize.
Look at him out
6'4",
there.
6'3".
CJ Stroud look tall. CJ Stroud
CJ
look tall.
Stroud, yeah, he tore up
He
down
looks
there.
tall.
Dang on Houston. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
still
he was
playing
killing.
good.
Jaden was killing too. They both 6'4". Both.
No, they ain't both 6'4".
6'3", bro.
CJ Stroud is 6'3". I just told you, man.
He's 6'3", bro. He's 6'3", bro.
He's 6'3". You know he's 6'4".
That's 6'4"-ish. Yeah,
Right.
man. Hey.
I just said Shedeur 6'2", 6'3".
He
That
just
means
hate. He
6'1".
hating
No,
on
I've
Shedeur.
seen him with the other. He don't look tall to me. He don't
He
look
hating
tall.
on Shedeur.
It don't matter if he looks tall, man. His
Look
height
tall,
is
bro.
What are you talking about?
He don't look tall. What you want me to do? I can't make him
What do you
taller.
mean?
Can't
That
make him
doesn't matter
taller.
what he looks like, bro. If he's 6'4", he's 6'4". He's 6'3", he's 6'3".
He's 6'3". Yeah, he don't look like 6'4".
Yeah, well, come on, bro. He's 6'3",
I
look
see-
like he's
I know
6'8".
it.
What we talking about, my guy?
I'm not saying it. My bet is down. You know what I mean? My bet is
I think
down
he balls out, man.
and locked in. You know, if he balls out, it's great. It's great either way. You know what I mean? But if he doesn't ball out, then you know that's unfortunate.
I think
but was
it's
right.
how he come out of the draft. Because when you come out of the draft, because C.J. Stroud, when he took his team from the first year, Jaden Daniels took his team from the first year. You got to come out and be that guy that's going to take that first year with your team. You got these quarterback coaches that won't. That are young kids starting quarterback. They feel they got to get baptized through sitting on the bench. It's just his, Christian party shit. That's that BS they've been telling all black quarterbacks. Well, you don't need to play quarterback. Play tight end. You're a better tight end. Tight end like 6'8", 2 something. You telling them young kids got to play tight end out there in the NFL? They ain't want no killing about a quarterback. They got to get teams that know about quarterback. And it's not anything new that they've been doing this BS.
Yeah, I think he's
you
good.
perpetuate it by talking about short quarterbacks.
I just
Come
gotta
on,
be
man.
honest, man. Like all this other stuff, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I look at a short person, I see a short person, baby. That's what I'm gonna say. He's shorter compared to everybody else, so I think that's gonna be a problem. Some people may like it, some people may have issues with it. I can't do nothing for you, baby, other than
It's
give
right.
you what
That's
I
on
see.
you.
Other than give you what I see. You know what I mean?
It's on you. He's your height.
I don't stand in front of old linemen, D linemen that are 6'8" though. Like,
Nah,
come on.
Shedeur 6'2".
We understand that these guys in front of him are what?
6'8" though, Huey.
How tall are D linemen, Keith?
What quarterback in the league 6'8"?
How tall are D linemen?
What quarterback in the league 6'8"?
Ain't nobody 6'8" in the
All
league.
right, then. So what we discussing here?
That he's too short is what we discussing. That's what I'm saying. He's too short.
Nah,
He's
man.
nice because he ain't tall
Average
enough.
quarterback in the league right now is 6'2", 6'3". So what are we talking about here?
Yep.
You know Mahomes?
Every quarterback.
The average quarterback is 6'2", 6'3" in the league.
Yep.
No.
That's
Average
facts.
quarterback is 6'2",
Josh Allen 6'5". No, Josh Allen 6'5". Joe Burrow 6'4", 6'5". No.
Let's see that.
I don't think so, man.
Joe Burrow about 6'4",
Josh Allen, big guy.
Josh Allen 6'5". Ain't no 6.
Mahomes
Mahomes may be 6'2". Lamar Jackson is probably 6'1", but he is. Come on now, he's an elite runner, so that's different.
The average height of a quarterback in the
Hey, no, that ain't what I talk about. Josh Allen.
This guy, yeah. Hit him with the real facts. Making up facts, bro. Come on.
Switching the tricks up. All
Are we
right.
speaking opinions or are we speaking facts?
I got making up opinions.
How tall is Josh Allen?
Average quarterback in the league is 6'3".
How tall is Josh Allen?
You want to pick one quarterback, Josh Allen. Okay.
How tall is Joe Burrow?
He's 6'3".
He's 6'4" at least. I'm thinking both of them at least 6'4".
You want to push that 6'4", huh?
Yeah, that's my line. That's the line of demarcation, 6'4".
I think he's 6'3",
Joe
bro.
Burrow 6'4".
So that means Josh Allen about 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah, Josh 6'5" then, because he's bigger than
Josh
Burrow.
6'5". So you pick two quarterbacks though.
I picked two of the best quarterbacks in the league that are also big guys.
Right now?
Two of the best.
Two of the best? They're not top 5? No. Josh Allen, Joe Burrow not top 5?
No, they not.
Josh in there. I don't think I can put Joe in there the last
top
year.
5.
No, it's not.
Mahomes is 6'2".
Mahomes 6'2", yeah.
Okay, so what we talking
Jalen
about?
Hurts also 6'1", so they accept. Come on, man. You gotta have exceptions, bro. Like ain't no rule perfect.
Pick two white boys.
Ain't no rule perfect. How tall is Jaden Daniels?
You got Kyler Murray here.
We can do it. We can get whatever color you want. They probably got Spanish guys 6'4" doing their thing. Come on now.
Here the top 5 quarterbacks in the league. Top 5 quarterbacks in the league are
Lamar Jackson.
Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, and Kyler Murray.
This what we doing? If you're gonna do that, then I can't say nothing else. If you're gonna put Kyler Murray,
I hope you won't.
Top 5 quarterbacks in the league. You got me there, brother.
Facts right now.
You got me. You got me.
That's crazy.
Kyler Murray, putting all right. You got it, because Kyler Murray is 5'1". How tall is he? 5'1"?
Kyler Murray is 5'3".
5'3" or something like that. He's like a midget
Kyler
running out there.
5'3".
Like, come on, bro. What we doing? What are we doing? That's all I'm saying.
He's 5'3",
Kyler Murray's the top quarterback. For the sake of argument, y'all wild, man.
All right, final remarks. Wow. Final remarks, people. Final remarks. Okay.
Kyler Murray's the GOAT. That's my final remark.
Oh my God.
What's up? That's what we doing? He's the GOAT. How is he not the GOAT?
Final remarks.
Cam Ward.
Final remark.
Cam Ward, he's the number 1 pick too. Cam Ward.
He's 6'2" though.
He might be an exception. Come
on. But Shedeur is not.
All right. I might have lost this one, but the bet is still in. You got me. I might have got me. It's still in though. We still got a year to see. You know what I
mean? Final remarks.
Hey, Shedeur Sanders, best player in this draft. My final remark.
I'm writing that down.
My final remark is I'm still riding my Lakers, baby. I'm riding down. I'm gonna go down with them. I'm on my Lakers.
The Lakers? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hughes?
Right down.
For sure.
Final remark, Hughes.
Lakers in 5. Final remark.
Lakers in 5. Okay.
Whoa.
No, you gotta stay in line. What is Lakers? What was that?
Investigation.
There we go. Close it out.
Retaliation. Facing termination. Lakers in 5. Come on now. You know what it is. You know what it is.
And we out. See y'all next week.
Hey. See y'all next week. Love y'all, man.